Alright, I got one on a bed right here. Let's see if I can catch this guy. It's interested in my bait, so let's see. Alright, got it. Good morning, everybody. It's time to go fishing. I'm heading back out to the lake. It's time to go to San Vicente. Last time I got skunked, so we're trying to make sure that does not happen again. I just got the boat hooked up. I'm headed out right now. I'm super pumped to get out there. I hope I catch a fish this time. I heard the bite's been good out there, so hopefully it still is. And I can, you know, put a good video together, put some fish in the boat. I mean, obviously we'll see it's fishing, so you never know until you go. But if this is your first time on my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. I really want this channel to grow, and I need all of your help to do that. So stay tuned for another on the water day of fishing video, and hopefully there's some big ones. So something that you guys might not realize is I'm in San Diego, and when you fish in San Diego, the lakes are only open certain days, and you gotta pay to fish and launch. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. If you think it's lame that I gotta only go fishing on certain days, gotta pay to get in and all that, let me know. I wanna know your opinion. I think it's pretty lame. It's cool when I go out of town, and there's a lot of different places that I've fished where you don't gotta pay, you don't have to wait till a certain time to go out on the water, or wait until a certain day, something like that. So let me know what you think down in the comments. So I just got to the lake, and I'm in line getting ready to pay my fee and everything to get in and go up to launch the boat, but I'm giving the donuts another shot. These are the lucky donuts. If they're not lucky today, we might have to figure something else out, but I'm giving them another shot. We'll see what ends up happening. They've been good to me in the past, but if they're not good to me today, we might have to mix it up and do something different. Well, I made it. I'm here. It's time to unstrap the boat, put the plug in, all that kind of stuff. I got the donuts done. They're gone. They were delicious as usual. It's gonna be tough if I gotta let them go if today sucks, but I gotta blame something, and I'm not gonna blame myself. Gotta blame the donuts. I got my liquid energy right here as well. We're going with the Rockstar today. Can't wait to hit the water. Hoping I can catch some fish, and we'll see what happens. All right, so the boat's in the water. It's time to go fishing. I'm ready to go. I need you to comment below what you think about the new camera angle that I'm gonna be using. I got a chest mount camera holder, whatever they're called, and I'm gonna be using that today. So I wanna know what you think about that different camera angle versus the one that shows the whole front deck. Comment down below what you think after watching this video for a little bit. I'd like to know what you think, because I put this out for you guys, and I want your opinion because that's the one that matters the most. Starting off today with the Shakey Head. I was gonna throw a Senko to start off, but that reel had a knot in the middle of it, so I'm not starting off with that guy. First cast so far right here. These fish should be spawning, so we'll see if we can find any bed fish and maybe get a good shot of that. But what I got right here is a 6 Sense Shakey Head. I caught him pretty good on this guy the last time I was out here, so I figured I might as well give it a shot today. So I'm back here in this little cut right here, and I can see some empty beds in the water. I don't see any fish on them right now, but there's definitely some beds back here, so I have a feeling these fish are on the beds, but I just don't see any fish on them. So back in that cut that I was just at, there was a few fish back there as I started to troll my way back out. There's a few that I spooked out of there, so there's definitely some fish up tight in those cuts. So we might have to change up what our plan is and start trying to do some of that stuff. All right, so I see one. It might be on a bed. It's a little one, but I just want to try to catch it real quick. Got it. Oh, it just came off. All right, it's back down there. Let's see if he turns around and goes after it again. It's going down there. It's going down there. All right, swam off. So out here at San Vicente, there's a ton of brush in the water. And when you're working the shaky head, you just got to bring it up and over those brush piles and trees, and they kind of come up and over the limbs and it falls back down. So sometimes you get it hung up and you got to just pop it loose, just kind of like this right here. Then you're gonna have to let it fall back down. Let the bail open, just let it fall back down. Now it's at the bottom and we're ready to go. There's one, got bit, I'm bit. I'm bit, I'm bit. There's one. There's one. Little one. Little guy. Little guy on the shaky head. But at least it's a fish. Ow. No skunk today. Just a little guy. So that last fish, I caught it on some rocks. There's a ton of brush in the water, but you get these little areas where the rock's so thick that it makes a difference and there's just less brush in that area, and I think that made a difference. And it might just be because I was able to actually work this thing a little bit better through the rocks than the trees, but I've noticed that it seems like if I can fish the rocks, I can get bit better than just fishing through those trees. One of the reasons I really want to look for fish on beds is because I just need to get better at fishing for those fish. I have not enough experience doing that, and there's times of the year where you're fishing tournaments and those are just fish that you got to be able to catch, because sometimes you go to these events and it's just a full-on spawn tournament, and if you're not good at catching bedfish or finding those bedfish, you're gonna struggle. I got one looking at my shaky head right now at the bottom. Let's see if I can get him to go. Lost interest. We'll pitch back over by him. He's interested in it, so let's see what happens. I have a feeling this fish is on a bed because it doesn't want to leave. So I switched over to a Senko, and I'm thinking that I can catch some of these shallow fish on the Senko, and they kind of get spooked a little bit, so I'm thinking this subtle presentation of the Senko is going to really help catch some of those fish, and it's super weedless going through all these trees and stuff like that. Got one. Got one. This is a better one. It's not that big. So I just caught one, and there was another one over there with it. I could tell that there was two fish together. So let's see if I can catch another one real quick. Oh yeah, I'm bit. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm bit. There's one. There's another one. Little guy. Oh, it's in a tree, in a tree. Get out of that tree. I can see it. I'm in a tree. There he is. So I just switched over to a different rod and reel. Still throwing the Senko, but I didn't like how the other rod was just a little bit too light for the Senko. I'd set the hook and it was too soft. So I went to a little bit heavier rod. I think I'll like it a little bit better on the hook sets. Yeah, right now I can really feel myself in those bushes. And it almost feels like, oh, I just got bit. I got smoked. Got smoked. There's one. There's one. Got it. Got it. Got it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start fishing a little bit deeper. I've been catching a lot of these small ones like this with the Senko. And I'm going to try going out a little bit deeper and see if I can get some of those females that just haven't come up as shallow yet. One of the things that's brutal about fishing this Senko deep is it's just such a slow fall. It takes forever to get down there. And it's just kind of boring fishing. Something you want to keep in mind when fishing the Senko is you want to have a semi-slack line. You don't want to have a lot of tension on it because then the bait's not going to fall very well. And you don't want too much slack because you want to give yourself every chance to feel that bite or see that bite in the line. So you just want a semi-slack line because, you know, if you have too much slack, you're not going to feel or see the bite. And if it's too tight, then you're just not going to have that Senko fall right. Little guy on a bed. Put him right back down there. There's one. Got bit. Got bit. There's one. Yeah. That's a good one. There we go. As I was coming into this cut back here, I knew there'd be some spawning fish back here. That's the main reason I came back here, but as I was coming into the back of it, I did see some scattered fish out in the front of it, so I'm going to throw the Shakey Head around, throw the Senko around, and see if I can't pick off a few of those fish that probably haven't locked on a bed yet. Got bite, got bit, got bit. There's one. Look at that. Perfect, right through the nose. Well, that's gonna do it for today. The fish are spawning, they're up shallow. I think there's some fish out deeper than that too. I couldn't get those ones to go, but I definitely think there's some big ones still that still haven't moved up all the way yet. I couldn't get any of those. I did get one good one that was on a bed. I wish I would have got more good ones, but I'll take what I can get. It was definitely a much better day than my last trip out to El Cap, so I got a little bit of redemption, and those donuts aren't bad luck actually. So I'm glad I came out. I'm glad I got out on the water. I hope you guys liked the video today. Please, please, please comment if you like the different camera angles and stuff like that, because that's the first time I've ever done that. I noticed that some other people on other channels, they like to do it that way with the chest mount, so I really wanted to try it. So please comment what you think in the comments. Please share the video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that right now and hit that bell for notifications. And once again, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you subscribe so you can be ready for some more content coming your way. Thanks for watching.